a book that I carefully selected for today's review. Hello and Assalamualaikum. My name is QAMARINA binti Muhammad Noor, or called by many with my nickname Kama. I am from SMK Datuk Haji Talib Karim, and my school's code is MEA 0072. To start with, I'm going to share a few details regarding this book. First of all, the genius behind this book is an Irish-Canadian author named Emma Donoghue. This book is her 7th book, which was released in 2010. The genre is fiction, and it has 361 pages with 3 chapters. Here are my top 2 reasons of why this book was chosen. First and foremost, Room has really captivated my attention with its unique storyline and writing style. The reason I really fall in love with the writing style is because the author had successfully conveyed the unique idea of how a 5-year-old child's mind works and his peculiar perspective on the world. Secondly, this book is completed with all elements of sadness, anger, happiness, surprise, fear, and even disgust. Trust me, I rarely ever cry for a book. However, I cried like a baby while I was reading this. So yeah, not only this book offers a refreshing departure from the ordinary, it also immerses readers in a profoundly thought-provoking and emotionally stirring narrative, making Room an unforgettable read. Now let's talk about what's inside Room. The story started on the moment Jack wakes up to his 5th birthday. However, what made Jack different from any other kid is that he wouldn't have a birthday party or get the latest toy in store as a present. Why was it? It was because he has lived his entire life in the 11 by 11 feet room and has never seen or been outside. He didn't even know that other human beings exist, except for him, his ma, and Old Nick. Who is Old Nick? Well, he is the antagonist of this book, as known as Mr. Kidnapper. He was truly a vicious and wicked man who abducted a young girl and put her in a soundproof garden shed. Ma that we know, whose real name is Joy Newsome, alive before Room and was cherished by everyone around her. It racked my brain thinking about what did she do to deserve in total of 7 years of confinement. Just how much pain Old Nick gave her for all those excruciating years feeling helpless. Especially for the first 2 years when she was left all alone, enduring the loneliness and torture in that bird's cage until the day she had Jack. For her, he was the light, a ray of hope at the end of her long tunnel that made her feel less suffocated. As the narrative unfolds, you must be wondering why Ma, as known as Joy, was the one who was kidnapped and not any other girls. Where did Jack come from? Would they finally escape from Room? If you are curious, you should give this book a chance because it will answer those questions. Moving on to my favorite character, which is Ma. There are thousands of reasons why I love her so much, but one that amazed me the most is her maternal love. Personally, I thought that she would abuse Jack because of the endless stress she was experiencing. Surprisingly, her maternal love was stronger than her emotional scar, which made me respect her so much, both as a woman and as a mother. As you can tell, this was no beautiful, bubbly fairy tale. It was rather a dark one. However, that doesn't mean the story should be viewed from the darker perspective alone. From Room, we got to learn that even the darkest cloud has its own silver lining. Yes, I wouldn't probably experience an agony as painful as hers, but every time I feel like losing hope, I would remember this story and hope for my own version of Jack. The ray of light at the end of my tunnel will soon to arrive. Other than that, from this book as well, I have learned to be more cautious everywhere I go, because this world is such a scary place. You would never know when or where a misfortune would befall upon you. All in all, this is an amazing book that was so beautifully written. It has changed my perspective toward the world. Sincerely, I give this book a 10 out of 10 and I would highly recommend it to everyone.